Jonathan, you've been inspired for this triennial by a nautical theme. Tell us a little bit about your boats.
I was initially interested in the idea of golden things on posts, which was those beautiful lines you see in St Mark's Square in Venice on the posts. And of course that commemorated their naval history and that fantastic trireme that became so gilded that it sank, a sort of wonderfully overproud kind of object. And when I came back here, I thought it would be lovely to apply that same kind of celebration of the trawler fleet here with that with an embodiment as a physical manifestation. This boat here is FE 386, which is sailed out of Folkestone by Chris. So each one of the models, of which there are 10 in all, is a facsimile of the actual boats that sail out of Folkestone as the inshore fishing fleet. There used to be at least 100 of these boats, say 50, 60 years ago, and now there are only 10.
And the 3D printers who've created the boats that are then gilded, they've got quite behind the project as well, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean 3D printing is it was an important part of the process to bring formal traditional into the kind of up-to-date technology and combine it in the same work. But these lovely chaps who did the printing for me and the CAD designs for me got so involved in it that they almost made the boats perfect facsimiles, which is wonderful. So it's got down ropes and chains and floats and things like that. So it's wonderful.
Lovely. There's additional artwork, if you wouldn't mind explaining what happens at the bottom of the post. Yeah. Are these former lampposts that have just been adapted, or have you actually implanted them specially?
Part of the great thing about these sort of installations is that you still have formal language to deal with in terms of sculpture, so you have to get it off the ground. So in an environment like this, I immediately thought, well, let's make it look like the post should have a street sign on it. So I had these designed and made by my drawings, so they've been made from scratch. And the panels here on the sides have just a bit of information relating to the fishing areas and plimsoll lines and names of the fish they catch, that sort of thing. And each one has the registered number of the boat on the bottom of the post.
So people do a bit of boat spotting when they get to the harbour, can they?
Indeed, all of these boats will be sitting in the harbour if the tide's out, and they're not out, if you know what I mean. So yes, you can see them all, and you will be able to recognise them from the models because they are pretty identical.
And you found local response has been pretty positive to these new adornments to the high street?
So far, it's all been very positive, especially from the fishermen themselves who do enjoy it. But yes, definitely, it's people get it, which is great.
Thank you.